Hi everyone, John Nix here with your daily news fix for September 9th, 2014. The Liberal Playbook. We talked about this yesterday in the news fix. I've run across different kinds of progressives, and one type is the philosopher, the ones that tie everything to the creation of the universe and leave God out of the mix totally. There's also the rabid type, you know the ones. If you mention the words Republican or conservative, just the words, they go into a rant about global warming or melting ice caps, and then they blame George Bush. And then there's the pacifist. The example would be the current ISIS threat and how that's thought about. This is not going to get away by itself, folks. It's only going to get worse. I heard this today. You cannot combat genocide with pacifism. There is a mental disconnect with liberals when it comes to this, and they just don't understand it. You can form all the coalitions in the world that you want and sit around the campfire singing Kumbaya, but that's not going to make it any better. Combating violence calls for some level of violence itself, which means killing the ones who are going to kill you first. If you think you're going to get anywhere trying to convert a liberal progressive Democrat, you're setting the bar kind of high for yourself. You may as well learn how to weave fishing nets, and good luck with that. I said last night that the liberals' whole being and argument is emotionally based. It soon becomes evident that you could use all the intellect in the world to no avail. Then there's the ones that blame everything on racism, and I mean everything. They conveniently forget racists like Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, and Lyndon B. Johnson were all masters of the liberal playbook. Some still are, like Al and Jesse. So they're poverty pimps. They make their living doing it. When discussing how to ensure the Democratic vote, LBJ said of his black constituency, "We've got to give them a little something, just enough to quiet them down. Not enough to make a difference. I'll have those niggers voting Democratic for the next 200 years. He said that, not me. So how are we constitutional conservatives a threat to the liberal progressive Democrat? Well, we don't care who you are, what color you are, or what your lineage is. We believe in the supreme law of the land, the Constitution of the United States of America. In the liberal progressive Democrats' case, one half doesn't want the other half to enjoy the same liberties that they do, while the other half really enjoys the subsidies and free stuff. So why shake the cart? It's a real shame the Democrats have snowed for so many years. We have become a socialist nation led by a fascist government. Everyone's pointing fingers, but the bottom line is that our Constitution has not been honored, and we have become lost. The only way out is back the way that we came. I hope someone left a trail of breadcrumbs. Thanks for tuning in. Never surrender your rights, never give up, never shut up, and keep getting up. I'm John Nix.